Guys, there's no stopping for ULTY. This is YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. Just a couple days ago, when I made an update on ULTI, it was at 174, but today has crossed over $2 billion in net asset. So that's good to see that a lot of people are trusting and believing in ULTI performance and its distribution. The NAVs of today is 6.24. Closing price today was 627. Today's range was 622 to 628, but it closed at 627. One thing I noticed is that before X date, because they just paid distributions today, so X date was one day prior. And guess what? The price was at 635, then it dropped to 625. That's about 10 cents. So it's pretty much the same as what they paid. That's exactly what most of these ETF do. They drop the same amount of distribution they're going to pay. And then it came back to 627. So that's good for people who bought at a lower price. They still make a profit. And if you bought at a little bit higher price, let's say 630, you're only down about 3 cents to 5 cents, but you're getting 10 cents in distributions, then you are making your money back. My own cost average on ULTY is 628, so I'm down about 1 cent in price, but have received a lot of distributions. So my portfolio is way up and I own about 10,000 shares. So that's very good to see. So this is very good to see that the price doesn't drop as much and it stay kind of steady where it is. And I really hope it just stays like this because I don't want it to go too high, because if it goes too high, then your yield will fall down if they keep paying the same 10 cents. So if it stays at 627 and you're accumulating about 80% in distribution yield, that's a pretty impressive, guys. And on top of that, you're going to keep buying every week. So for people who are buying and accumulating ULTI at this point, we really should pray ULTI stays at this lower price, because if it goes at $10, it's going to be too expensive. So all I'm saying is that I would like to see ULTI stays at this lower price and keeps paying the same distributions. That would be a really good outcome for most investors, especially for those who are accumulating more shares right now. On another update is weekly pay distribution announcement from Roundhill. X date is Monday, July 28th, and payment is July 29, which is Tuesday. For people who don't know, Roundhill Investment has a bunch of income focused ETFs. And the good thing about Roundhill is that they pay in different schedules. So they have these ones pay on Tuesday, and they have one ETF pays Wednesday. They have one more pay I think on Thursday, and they also have a Friday. So you can actually invest strategically with Roundhill, and you can receive distributions pretty much every day of the week. That's very, very good. These are a single stock ETFs that YieldMax ETFs also has them. We have Apple, Amazon, BRK, Coin, Hood, Meta, Netflix, Nvidia, Palantir, Tesla, and they've been paying a good distribution, and the price stays sturdy and keep going up. And this can just be because of the timing, because these ETFs came at the time where the market was start going up. So most of these ETF have done really well so far. AAPW is going to pay 43 cents, AMZW 53 cents, BRKW 37 cents, Core $1.03, Hui is going to pay $1.27, Metwi is going to pay 47 cents, NFLW is going to pay 41 cents, NVDW 79 cents, PLTW 69 cents, TSLW 46 cents. Their distributions are okay, and most of these distributions come from return of capital. That's how a Roundhill structure the way they pay the distributions. So if you're investing in these ETFs, just confirm with your bank statement to see exactly what type of income you received, especially if you're investing in taxable accounts. As I've mentioned, most of those ETFs have done really, really well. And that could be just because of timing. For example, Palantir price is 49. Remember, this ETF came only $50, so it hasn't really lost anything with all the distribution they paid. Look at Coinbase. It's a 58, so it has gone up. Look at NVDW, is a 51, 53, so it's up. With the distribution is way up. The only ETF that I saw is little down was TSLW. This is a Tesla, it's a 32. So from the price it came out, it has lost almost $18. So that's bad. But with the distribution, of course, is going to be a little bit lower. Look at HOOW. Huawei has done great, 69 from 50, massive growth and distribution. APW is at 36. Look at Amazon, also is up 52. BRKW also is up. AMDW is also up at 53.20 with all the distribution massive growth. GUI also is up. One more additional ETF that they just added to their list of weekly paying distribution is MSTW. This is MicroStrategy. So it's going to be a competitor to MSTY from Yelmax. The price is at 49. It's at about $50. So he has lost about closer to $1. But then he's going to pay weekly distributions. So you're going to make all your money back. And of course, with the crypto, the way it goes, I think this has potential to grow bigger. So guys, I just made this video to give you a quick update on ULTY, Yelmax Auto Option Income Strategy. It's huge growth in net assets and also its price movement and distributions. And the last thing we looked was Roundhill weekly paying ETFs and how they have performed. So if you like this content and you don't want to miss any of important updates, please subscribe and hit that notification button. So whenever I release a new update, you're always going to be updated. And if you like this type of content, as always, please smash like button. That will help us a lot in algorithm. I really appreciate you watching this video. I really appreciate your comments. I'll catch you next video. Bye bye.